What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Match number 3 of Crown Jewel 2024. Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins. BC is covering every single match on this card. Every single match is going to have a separate upload. My live reaction, live and review. Every match, separate upload. Hopefully, every single upload will be up on the channel this evening. So if you guys want my thoughts on any other match, just search around. They should all be up this evening on the channel. Subscribe, notified, smash the up, smash all the things, man. Support the channel. Much appreciation in advance, especially my current subscribers, my veteran subscribers, and especially channel members. Much love. But to new subs, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the support. This is match number 3. The bell hasn't even rang yet. Oh, and maybe it just rang. The bell just rang. We're going to call this 2:21 p.m. Eastern Time. They've been fighting for about 4 or 5 minutes, guys. They started brawling in the aisleway before the introductions were actually complete. Then they were brawling around ringside into the timekeeper's area. And then when the bell rang, Sethington started with a stomp. So just as fast as the match began, it almost ended. But they've been fighting for 5 minutes. The match just started 2:21 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys caught match number 1 and match number 2's live reaction and review already, you know that match number 1 went 16 minutes, Bloodline versus Bloodline. Match number 2, the tag team title match for the ladies, went 13 minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see the match time here between Bronson and Seth. Seth is already bleeding on the left side of his back. After the beating that he took aisleway and around ringside, into the timekeepers, through the tables. Oh, Bronson just sat literally like Nia Jax style or Yokozuna onto the chest of Seth, bro. That would literally keep somebody down, a normal person, for 100 count. For some reason, Bronson didn't even try to go for the count there. But yeah, this is our third review and live reaction of Crown Jewel, third match. So the first 2 will be uploaded, obviously, before this. So they're already up on the channel. So if you guys are interested in match number 4 through 7's, my thoughts on that, live reaction review, they will all be up after this one at some point this evening. So that's a little channel announcement. But we are going to do each match with a separate live reaction, man. Makes it much easier for you guys. So you guys don't have to search through. I know some of you guys, you have certain matches you care about. Other matches you probably don't, right? So make it a little easier for you guys, man. We won't do this format all the time, so don't worry, by the way, if you do like it all in one. Not too much to call right now, guys. Action has absolutely almost stopped. Bronson's in control, but he's only doing like a move every 10 seconds. Just some stomps, some punches. Seth is trying to crawl back to his feet. He finally did, but he just got chopped right down face first into the canvas. Just one chop. Sit down, buddy. But yeah, my thoughts on the first 2 matchups, guys. You guys are going to have to check out those live reactions. Match number 1. Whoa. If you add in the post-match extracurricular activity, it went more than 16 minutes. It was like 25, I think. Something around that. 24, 25 minutes. A lot happened with Sami Zayn post-match. Match number 2. A lot of botches, a lot of sloppiness. It's not the ladies' fault. You guys know who I'm blaming if you caught match number 2's live reaction. Check it out. Bronson Reed. Seth tried to like put Bronson into like a body slam, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3 status, but Bronson just, it was like a tree slowly going timber, and Bronson just lands on Sethington. So they're really playing into the size in the early stages of this matchup, the early minutes, and that's what they should be doing, man. Bronson's a big boy. Seth has bad knees, bad legs. We know that. He's had injuries before on both legs. So if you're going to try to body slam Bronson Reed, you better have maximum power in those legs. We know that's not the case. Also, guys, if this is the first one you're catching, you missed maybe match number 1's live reaction. I talked about Tegan Nox, Indy Hartwell, and Baron Corbin all booted from World Wrestling Entertainment. And I talked about my thoughts on that. That's in upload 1, match 1, Bloodline versus Bloodline from Crown Jewel. It's already on the channel. So if you guys are interested in my thoughts on WWE booting Indy Hartwell, Tegan Knox, and Baron Corbin, I talk all about it during that match. There was a lull in the action, and I was able to talk about it. Sethington trading bows with, I don't know what that was, with Bronson. He tried to chop Bronson, but it was like a love tap. You remember Extreme Rules a few years ago, Alexa versus Bayley in a kendo stick match, and they just kind of love tapped each other for like 6 or 7 minutes? That chop was just like, tag, you're it. Suplex, I believe. No, it was a power bomb, and then it was Seth turning that power bomb into a DDT. So a nice reversal. Both dudes are down. Bronson selling the DDT and Seth selling the beating that he just took for the past 10 minutes. Now, match time, again, guys, it's only been going for 5 minutes, but they've been fighting for 10. But we're only going bell to bell. That's what we're kind of counting. Because BC's interested to see what the average match time is for Hunter. It's been 11 minutes, and when it fluctuates, it's anywhere from 11 to 13. Again, match 1, 16, match 2, 13. We'll see what they give him bell to bell here. Okay, Seth is now going to the top rope. Bronson is a little dazed, but no, Bronson just runs head first into the gut of Seth. So it looks like Bronson's going to hit the top rope. Bronson looks a little winded. Bronson's like, I got to go up the ropes, but I'm going to take an extra breather here if you guys don't mind. Now he's up. Okay, now Bronson's up. Looks like we're getting a suplex. Maybe not. Looks like Seth is trying to... I thought he was biting his fingers at first. No, Seth is able to get out of that suplex position, throw some punches into the face of Bronson. Maybe a headbutt coming up. Possible headbutt. Yep, headbutt. And then he pushes Bronson down. Bronson is on the canvas. Seth remains on the top turnbuckle. And a diving splash. Wouldn't necessarily make Eddie Guerrero proud, but it was a splash. Not one of Seth's best, but Bronson wasn't really too far either, so they're going to show a replay on it. He got some height at least. Didn't have to travel far. He was about 2 feet away from the turnbuckle. Sethington Rollins now has the upper hand. He's already sweating profusely. He's winded. He's already thinking, how do I beat this guy? Bronson Reed now is already... I think Bronson Reed's already on his feet faster than Seth, man. Bronson's... Well, they're both kind of on their knees. But Bronson's asking Seth to come on, so Seth gives him a kick to the face. A couple of roundhouse punches. Seth hits the ropes. Seth gets absolutely destroyed. Almost like a Lou Thez, but Bronson never goes down with the press. So it's Lou Thez without the press. How's that? Powerbomb. Sit down powerbomb. Seth Rollins almost counted out, man. 2 8/10. That was close. Bronson came a lot closer than that should have been. Seth barely kicks out, but does. Match number 1. I think there was a massive botch in match number 1. If you guys caught my commentary, my live reaction, I can't wait to check that out when this event is all over, because I think, man, that was a referee botch for the ages, and I think it was Jimmy Uso's main botch. Could be wrong. Maybe Jimmy was able to save Roman, but that didn't look good at all. Roman never kicked out. Referee's hand definitely hit 3. But this one, Seth was able to kick out. Referee saves face. Bronson's got the upper hand. I don't mind this, man, but Bronson's looking good. I like the blue and black singlet that he's got. It reminds me of old school, like Earthquake. I really hope they keep the momentum with Bronson Reed. He's finally... It took a lot longer than it needed to be, and that's because Hunter booked him so poorly for the longest of times. So even with 2 straight months of Wreck-It Ralph booking, fans still are kind of iffy on the guy. And that's because it takes a long time when you book somebody so horribly for so long. But if Hunter can keep this going, there's still a big chance Bronson could be something big in this company. Big suplex from the top rope. Seth is pretty much down and out. 1, that's going to be 2. That's going to be, 2 6/10. Maybe even 2 7/10. Seth kicks out. Bronson now thinking, what do I got to do to beat this guy? So currently, guys, we are exactly, what did we say, 2:21, right? We are 10 minutes into this matchup. I think I said 2:21, correct? Yeah, 2:21 was the bell time. I don't know why I'm thinking 2:25 now, because I don't got it written down. I hope I just didn't give them 4 extra minutes. But I think we were at 10 straight. 2:21, I want to say, just turned into 2:31 p.m. Eastern time. So if they stay with 11 to 13 minutes as an average, this match should be over within the next couple of minutes. Next 2 to 3 minutes. We'll see. Bronson is up on the top rope. Seth is kind of... he's rolling. He's rolling to the other corner, so Bronson couldn't dive on him from the top rope. So Bronson gets off the rope, and he just does a running senton on the canvas. And now he's on the other. He's fine. We could do this over here then. So Bronson goes to that turnbuckle, and Seth once again rolls out of the way. This time out of the ring. I thought that was kind of funny. Bronson's pissed off. Bronson's like, really, dude? I gotta chase you? But Seth is really selling like the rib injury, and he's like, dude, I just need a breather, and Bronson doesn't want to give it to him. So I'm loving the psychology between these two right now. Face first into the commentary table, Bronson to Seth Rollins. Bronson toying with Rollins, it seems, but it's because Bronson's just as winded. So he doesn't have the energy to really keep up the pacing. Or to push the issue, I should say. Press it. Bronson had steel steps. This was just badly done, though. Seth was supposed to... Oh, there's a stomp. That was nicely done. But Seth was supposed to take out the knee of Bronson on the outside. And Bronson was supposed to go face first into the steel steps. Again, it was like a love tap to the knee of Bronson. So Bronson, like, oddly falls into the steel steps. It was not good. Seth then delivered a stomp to Bronson on the steel steps on the outside, got him into the ring, and just delivered a second stomp. Bronson is still moving. It looks like Seth is going to possibly deliver a top rope stomp, a third stomp. That should end the match, and that'll tell you, and that'll give you exactly to what BC told you 2 minutes ago. The match would be ending within 2 to 3 minutes. That should do it right there, and he just delivered it. That's the third stomp. This should be a 3 count. 1, 2, and 3. BC called it. So it's going to stick around 11 to 13 minute average match time. Match time ends at 2:33 p.m. Eastern time. That is a 12-minute matchup. Falls right between the 11 to 13. Again, match 2 was 13. This one, 12. My guess is there'll be a couple matches around 11 minutes coming up. Because they did give extra time to match number 1. Little blood from the eye of Bronson Reed. That just looks badass, like you're really selling the fight that they had, not just the wrestling match, the fight that they had. But a pretty badass way. If you're going to have Bronson lose, I mean, three stomps. 1 to steel steps on the outside. 1 devastating one right after in the middle of the ring. And then a top rope stomp. 3 it took to take out Bronson. I see no issue with that. I love the story and psychology that these two dudes rocked out in this matchup. I don't know why. I was just feeling like this was an old school feud. Even though it hasn't been the best. They just pretty much brawl every Monday night for the last 3 to 4 weeks, if even. But still, it feels like it's been like 2 to 3 months of badass storytelling, you know? They just, I don't know, it fit. Maybe BC's just in a good mood right now. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I tell you this, man, it's a pretty cool post-match. You have Bronson get to his feet, and he's staring at Seth middle of the ring like, I'm not done. And Seth turned around in the alleyway like, motherfucker, who said I am? He just lipped, what the fuck is wrong with you? And Bronson's all bloodied from the side of his face, and he's just like, I could take more, but I'd rather not, so I'm not going to come out and get you. Bronson knows he's winded. Seth wants none of them right now. They just went through a war. Now Bronson's like, you come to me, though. I might not have enough energy to come to you, but if you come in here, I'll knock you in the next Tuesday. And Seth is like backing up, going, yeah, I will. Not tonight, though. Love the psychology. I love the mannerisms, the expressions. Very good. This is old school. No, see, that's what I mean. You don't need a title on the line. Just have them rock out, man. Give them something, right? They've been beating the heck out of one another. They have this tension. You have to see the culmination at the pay-per-view. One winner, one loser. And if you do it properly, the loser doesn't really lose that much. He doesn't look like a loser. So, I like this one, man. Match number 3 in the books. We just went to an advertisement. BC is going to get a big swig of coffee, do a little side business before match number 4. If you guys are interested in my thoughts in match number 4, locked on the channel. That upload will be up this evening, man. Every single match will have a separate live reaction and review just like this one. So I'm looking forward to see what match number 4 is, and I can't wait to rock it out live with you guys. Until then, in just a few minutes, salute, check.